What's going on, Z Nation? And welcome to another edition of ZSPN. I'm your host, Zaid, here. And today, guys, we're going to be talking about the Los Angeles Lakers and opening night against the LA Clippers. I just want to give you guys my thoughts and my opinions about what I saw from this Lakers team throughout the game, and just want to get into depth of what to expect from this team. And honestly, what I saw from tonight's game could really boost the Lakers' chances of, competing much better throughout this season. But before anything, like always, please be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, share my videos all over Facebook, Twitter, all the good social media stuff. And guys, make sure to like my page on Facebook. ZSPN is the official page for this channel, ZSPN on YouTube, and also follow me on Twitter at ZSPN_sports on Twitter. Now, obviously, the NBA started. The regular season officially begins today, and obviously the Lakers as well. So obviously, they went up against the LA Clippers. Unfortunately for the Lakers, they lost to the LA Clippers 112 to 102, I believe. So when it's all said and done, guys, it's just one game. We should not overreact when it comes to this Lakers loss. I mean, there's going to be plenty of more 81 games to go. So obviously the Lakers tonight, guys, I can honestly say they played aggressively, and there's been times in the game that they had opportunities that they could have scored more, but at the end of the day, it just wasn't on their side. They played great defense. I mean, I'm not knocking how they not played any defense out there, but my only issue was that they didn't play aggressively. They didn't play aggressive defense. I mean, there was some instance that they played aggressively, but aggressive defense was not on their side when it comes to that. And but we can make the argument also, and this is just the honest truth. The LA Clippers, out there tonight, they played aggressively. I mean, they played very well out there. I mean, and it's all because of, we can say Kawhi Leonard, we can say Patrick Beverley, which, by the way, throughout the game, guys, when I saw Patrick Beverley, manhandled like, his way to basically intimidate the Lakers team. And I can honestly say, guys, there was a time in the offseason when he was a free agent that the Lakers were going to sign him. But, unfortunately, he went back to the LA Clippers, and obviously the Clippers made a right move by bringing him back because he's a great defender and he can really play aggressively out there. So kudos to Patrick Beverley. But, at the end of the day, the Lakers, there's been times where they did show up, and I'm gonna get to the player that I'm talking about, but let's just get into the LeBron James and Anthony Davis duo. I mean, those two is very magical, guys. I mean, those guys know how to play well together, and especially from Anthony Davis' standpoint. I mean, the guy had 26 points, had 10 rebounds. I mean, guys, we can see this guy basically average that on a nightly basis. Okay, so obviously, when it comes to Anthony Davis, I mean, this guy is just unbelievably gifted. He can play multiple positions, and when it comes to a certain situation, I can only say one critical thing that I can say about Anthony Davis is that he occasionally out there tonight tried to shoot mid-range shots. And I'm here to say I don't think he should really do that. When it comes to him, when he was so close to the rims at times, I think he should have just, made a layup or just went up for a dunk or two. I mean, and get a personal foul. I mean, like no, I mean like not personal foul on him, but go up for a foul. I mean, he doesn't know how to shoot free throws. So obviously, there's been times where I said to myself, he should not do that, but he basically is trying to develop his own, shooting ability out there, and that's fine. But when there's a game on the line and you want to win a game, I think there's certain circumstances when you're close to the rim, make a layup, make a dunk, or just try to make a hook line shot, or I don't know what you call it, but uh, I think you should just rely on that instead of shooting the mid-range shots. But a great performance out there from Anthony Davis. LeBron James, even though he had 18 points, there's been instances in the game that he did play very well out there. I mean, had 18 points, and I think he had 8 assists. I might be wrong, but I think he had maybe 8, or I think it was maybe 8 rebounds. I mean, I'm getting mixed stats that what he performed out there tonight. But I'll put his stats on this video so you guys will know. But um, he had a solid performance, and half the time he played the point guard. So he did play good. He as a playmaker, he played very well out there. And there's been times where he did pass the ball to a player, and even though some of them didn't go in, he does know at key moments how to pass the ball to a certain player and let them try to make it. But he does know how to do that. But it's just the other player's part is to try to get it in. So, LeBron is gifted at that, and obviously. There's been times in the game where I can't, when he goes to the rim, he makes it look very easy. And honestly, he's been well known for that, and I hope he continues that. But, even though he had 18 points, I don't think it's going to stay that way. I think he's going to average around, 22 or 25 points out there on a nightly basis. So just don't overreact of how he played. But for me, it was just a solid performance out there for LeBron James. And the player that I really want to get into is Danny Green. Danny Green showed up out there tonight, okay? In the third quarter, he had 18 points, making a total of 21 points in the third quarter. I mean, talk about commitment, talk about aggressiveness. I mean, this is why we signed this guy. I mean, the guy knows how to shoot, knows how to defend, and there's been times in the game that he just dominated, and he actually did in the third quarter. We were down by 14 points, and then somehow with his shooting ability, the Lakers were back up with the lead. I think it was around maybe it was like a maybe 2 point lead or something like that, or maybe they were tied. I'm not so sure, but it was very great performance out of Danny Green, and we signed him for a reason because of that. I mean, the guy is just gifted. I think he had 28 or 29 points out there tonight. I mean, unbelievably gifted, and I think he had 5 rebounds. So, he brings that rebound ability, the defense, the shooting, and I just hope we can see that from Danny Green at times. So, it was just unbelievably how he really took back the lead for the Lakers, and that's the type of performance that we should see on all the Lakers team. Okay, that aggressiveness, that defense, shooting ability, which the Lakers did lack tonight. I mean, shooting wise, they lacked it. Okay, there's been times in the game that they did shoot threes, and it was a solid performance for them. I mean, they actually beat the Clippers better at the three. So yeah, that tells you that they can shoot threes and they can shoot. But I just think they should just I don't know, take a lesson from Danny Green's playbook, and just use that in their advantage, and hopefully they can just bring it on a nightly basis. I mean, do we expect to see that type of average of him scoring 26 or 28 points out there? No, not really. I can obviously say we can see him average around 12, maybe 14 points. So, but it was just a great performance out there for Danny Green. And guys, I'm just gonna put it out there. KCP, he's garbage. Okay, the guy is just a complete disaster. I don't know why the Lakers brought him back. We could have got somebody better. but he scored 0 points and had four personal fouls. I mean, that tells you that this guy is just unbelievably lazy and just it just tells you that he's just not committed to scoring the basket well. I mean, there's been times in the game that he could, I don't know, it's just very disgraceful. And I just hope the Lakers just trade him already. I'm tired of seeing him um, putting out a bad performance out there. And I guarantee you guys, there's going to be times where he does score, but that's just, I don't know, for the benefit of, I don't know, his fans or something. I'm not sure. But, it is it's very sad to see how this guy just plays for a team that just there's just no words to describe of how bad KCP is. And honestly, I just hope that the Lakers just find a way to trade him. I think last time I heard that he does I think I don't know what you call it, no trade clause or something that's in his contract. So I think the Lakers can't trade him. So I don't know. It's very difficult to say of how we could expect to see from KCP throughout the season, but I I think we can maybe see him average 8, maybe 10 points, something like that. But I'm just gonna move on. I'm just gonna move on from KCP. But other than that, you know, um, the Lakers squad. I mean, obviously they played very well out there. Some of them did, but at the end of the day, the Lakers are learning how to play well together. So we should not knock of um, how some of them didn't perform to the best of their ability out there. So, and guys, it's just only one game. They're trying to just learn how to play well together. So, uh, we should not knock the Lakers on a one game. If so, it's just one of those type of games that we're just trying to see how the Lakers play. So, but other than that, when it comes to JaVale McGee and Dwight Howard, I'm very surprised that Frank Vogel did not play JaVale McGee so much. I mean, he only played for like 13 minutes. I mean, I'm not sure if he got injured or just got tired. I don't know. There's just been times in the game where we could have used JaVale McGee at times to protect the rim and give us a block or two here and there. And I'm not saying that Dwight Howard did not play that well. I mean, he grabbed those rebounds and played defense. That's what we expected from him, and I hope he continues that. He only had maybe 5 points or maybe three, somewhere around there. So we're not going to expect him to score that much, but it is just one game, so he could shock us. But it was just a okay performance defensively. So and rebounding wise, so it was just solid at that. But obviously, when it comes to this Lakers team, I mean, we've been missing a couple of players out there. I mean, Cal Kuzma is still out. You know, Rajon Rondo dealing with a soreness. I'm not sure where it's at, but I think it's ankle or something. I'm not sure. He's dealing with soreness, and Alex Caruso, he was out as well. So I'm not trying to say maybe if those three players were on the in the game today that things would have changed, probably. But it just basically how this Lakers team. Went through the game without those guys. But either way, they some of them stepped up their roles. So obviously, once those players come back, I think things might change. But that's just still remains to be seen about that. And I'm not sure if some of them are going to come back on Friday or maybe next week. But once they do, I will make a post on Facebook or maybe possibly Twitter of when they will come back. But still remains to be seen about that. But other than that, guys, please comment down below, give me your thoughts. I mean, guys, I'm gonna say it again. it's just one game. We should not overreact. Okay, so we're just basically seeing how this Lakers, uh, play well together. I mean, obviously we could have seen that in the preseason, but it's just one game, and obviously they're trying to just get the feel of how the regular season is and how aggressive players might play against them. So it's just basically how it is, and obviously I don't want to judge this Lakers team right away because it's just one game, and I judge them by how they played. They played very well. I mean, but the only thing they lacked was just aggressive defense and shooting ability. I mean, I think there were like 45% total throughout the game, and I think the Clippers were around 51%. So when it comes to shooting, so they just need to improve on that, and hopefully things will turn around for this Lakers team. And I believe they're going to play against the Utah Jazz on Friday, so at Staples. So I can honestly say that they could potentially get a win out there. So that's something to really watch and appreciate out there from this Lakers team if they get that win. And obviously, I think maybe Sunday they're playing against the Charlotte Hornets, so that could be an easy win out there. So we could expect maybe a 2-1 in these next couple of days. So, guys, please comment down below. Please, guys, don't be bashful. Please comment down below. Give me your thoughts about this Lakers game against the LA Clippers. I really want to know your thoughts and opinions when it comes to this Lakers and how they played out there tonight. And do you guys agree with me that the Lakers, they played well, but I think they should just improve aggressive defense, and hopefully they can shoot better in these next these next couple of games possibly. But if you guys agree with me on that, or do you think that the Lakers were okay? I mean, they just went up against a tough team out there. I mean, that's fine, but do you think that maybe their shooting ability was the reason, and maybe aggressive defense? I mean, what's the problem? Please comment down below, and please give me your thoughts about it. And honestly, guys, like I said, it's just one game, so we should not overreact. And hopefully, the Lakers will just turn this around, and hopefully bring us wins, and hopefully they become the contending team that we expect from them. So, guys, please comment down below, like, subscribe to the channel, share my videos all over Facebook, Twitter, all the good social media stuff, and like my page on Facebook, ZSPN, and also follow me on Twitter at ZSPN_sports. And I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Go Lakers. Take it easy.